Hello, my name is Cassandra. Welcome to my class. This will be just a short clip for you to use anytime you have 5-10 minutes of your time and you want to do something to release tension and do something to just keep your joints free and strong and supple. So all you need is your body. Just come to stand, feet hip distance apart. In your Tadasana, you want your shoulders over your hips and your hips over your knees and your knees over your ankles. A nice straight, nice neutral spine. Just beginning by finding your ground here, finding the heels, noticing the weight going down the heels, noticing the length of your spine and the back of your neck. Imagine a little golden string coming from the top of your head all the way up to the ceiling, just lengthening you. Rolling the shoulders open so that you open to your collarbones. Creating open space through your chest. And we're going to begin with our feet. So this thing is not the nicest thing to do, especially when you do it the first time, but when you build it up, it's one of the nicest things you can do. And especially for ladies, especially if you do tend to wear high heels or any tight shoes, that might really bring tension and just crumple your feet. And especially if you have bunions, like I have actually diminished my bunions quite a lot doing this and other feet stuff, but this is one of the first things I started doing. So if you want to come to the wall for this, feel free, because it's a bit of balancing. You're going to ground through your right foot and come to the top of your left foot, so literally on the nail side of your left foot, and just take a big stretch through the top of your foot. And this might already be when you feel like, ooh, it's too much. So do gentle. You might not be able to fold the toes under like that. Just build up. Just start like this without tucking them under. Okay, this is your starting position. And from now we're going to do 8 circles. So there'll be 8 movements all the time, okay, throughout this little sequence. So you're going to do 8 circles to the left, rolling to the top of the foot and off the top of the foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Change direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come to center. Notice. So for me right now, I'm really grounding much more through the left foot. I feel more settled into the floor, yielding as if. So that means I wouldn't topple over if somebody pushed me, and I wouldn't be standing like a Sergeant Major, but I would kind of bounce up and back into the center, and that's the good idea. Now we're going to go to the other side. So if you're using the wall, come to the wall, come to the top of that right foot, so your nails are towards the floor, stretch to the top of that foot for a moment. It's kind of ballerina foot. And then begin to make circles to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and as I said, 6. Don't go into the pain, so it might be just on tops of your fingers. 7 and 8. When I did it first, it actually did hurt a lot. And you're going to go to the opposite. So you come to the top of your foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And come into your Tadasana again. So just your mountain pose, your standing pose. And we're going to move up. So we started with the feet, but then we're going to continue up to the head and come back down. So if you have any neck issues, or if you feel uncomfortable with doing full neck circles, I'll give you an option. So I'll give 2 options, and you can choose which one works best for you. So the one when you want to not do full neck circles, you're going to tuck your chin in, and sometimes it's nice to actually bring your index finger on the chin. And you're going to exhale to the left, towards the left shoulder. Inhale to center, exhale to right. And that's, you're going 8 in each direction. Okay, inhale to center, exhale left. Inhale to center, exhale right. So it's going to be 16 moves altogether, 8 in each direction. If, on the other hand, you feel fine with doing full circles, imagine a little pencil on the top of your head that is going to be drawing circles on the top of the ceiling. So you're going to inhale, exhale, circle to the left. 1, 2, and you can choose how big or small the circles are. 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, and coming back to center, going to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, coming back to center. Okay, so if you're doing the half circles, you would have done 16 as well, so 8 in each direction. Now we're going to go to the shoulders, and this one might be more known to everybody, just the shoulder shrugs kind of thing. So you inhale, your shoulders go up to towards your ears, exhale, roll them back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, and then inhale going forward. 1, rounding your back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Good. Continue to the wrists and fingers, and that one is a bit funny. You want to interlace your fingers, and that's the first stage that might be a bit funny if you haven't done that before. Okay, interlacing fingers. Or if you're not used to doing that, it's quite of a funny move. We're going to now make circles with our wrists from there. So you're going to start to one direction. 1, so let's see to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, and change direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Okay, release, shake your hands. Now for this next one, you will need a lot of space, so make sure you're not near to the wall, okay, so don't, or a person, okay, so don't whack into anybody. You want to stand into your Tadasana, or a bit wider stance than this. So this next one might be known to you as an elephant, the elephant pose, and it might be, it is used in child's yoga. What you want to remember as you're going through this is that you want to move through the center. So think your belly button and the solar plexus here. So you want to imagine that your body starts moving from there, which when it works properly, it does move from the center out, okay? The center directs us out to the limbs, okay? So you want to imagine that every time you turn at your center, the legs and the arms even more begin to follow, and they flop. So stand loosely, round to the heels, and imagine this center, the bottom of the center turns on, and we're going to begin starting going to the right, turning, and allow your arms to flop. So one arm is going to, the left arm is going to touch the right shoulder, and the right arm is going to touch the left kidney, okay? So inhale, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm allowing my hips to move. 5, 6, 7 and 8, and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8, and coming to center. That's one of my favorites actually. The next one is a little hula hoop thing. So hands go on hips, your feet are hip distance apart, and remember the old days when a lot of people actually played with hula hoops, just making circles with your hips to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Change direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 7 and 8. Come to center. Release. Next one is your knees. So bring your knees, bring your feet together and knees together, and you're just going into a little kind of half seat, okay, little squat, half squat. Hands are on the tops of your thighs, and you begin to make circles to the right. 1, 2, notice how your feet are moving and let them. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, and change direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 and 8, and keep your knees bent, ground through those heels, and inhale, push yourself up, shake the legs. And the last but not least is a standing cat and cow, okay? So if you've done some yoga, you know cat and cow normally is on all fours. This one is standing. So you're still in Uttanasana. Your arms are alongside your body. So as you inhale, you'll be going into the cow version, and as you exhale, you'll be rounding your spine, going into the cat. So you're going to inhale, open into the cow with your tailbone down, open to the chest, collarbones opening, Perhaps you can rotate your arms out just to open there, or allow them to naturally do so. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. So try to even those movements. If you cannot go too far in the back bend, don't go too much of a forward bend, okay? Inhale, open, that's 3. Exhale, round. Just gently with the neck. Inhale, open, 4. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round, 5. Inhale, open. Exhale, round, 6. Inhale, open. Exhale, round, 7. Inhale, open. Exhale, round, 8. Inhale to exhale, release. Okay, that's your little workout that you can do anytime at work. If you feel tense from sitting at the desk, takes, I'm going to check, 10 minutes, almost 11 minutes. So a very quick little workout to just release any tension in your joints and just keep them healthy and mobile. Thanks so much. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you. Namaste.